folks, it's Bishopheals from ECF Forums and host on Big TV. How you guys doing today, baby? Happy morning. Forget about it. I mean, because, hey, I got fake mail. Yes, I got more fake mail. Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. Finally got it. Yes, the Cartel, the new Cartel Addy, baby. Woo! Yes, baby. Okay, so we got to take a look at this because these guys over there, I tell you, man, sometimes they do good, sometimes they do bad. Yeah, so we're going to see what they did as far as with this Addy. Forget about it. Yep. And what I mean bad is, let me just clarify because, you know, I've had some issues with their mods before earlier as far as for their mechanical mods, you know, with the 510 connection. And I'm constantly gotta get it replaced, you know, and it's ridiculous, man. It's like that shit gotta work and that's it, you know. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about that now. I'll do a separate video about that. Yep. So anyone that's interested in getting like a Cartel mod, you know, I'll let you know. But today we're gonna be talking about the Addy. Forget about it. So comes in papered. Yep. So I got here is the drip tip. And of course, you know, I was one of the guys that actually like pre-ordered this. I definitely wanted to give it a go. And this is their drip tip. Right there. As you can see, it has a very nice little logo that says Cartel. Yes. Could zoom that in. See that? Oofa, forget about it. It's pretty big bore size. And the reason why that this is so large on the outside diameter is to cover up the little drip hole. Yep, which I'll show you that in a sec. And here it is, baby. Oofa. So let's see this, baby. Okay, so here it is. All right, Cascata. This is the new Cartel dripping Addy. Well, we can. Do we really need this? All this confetti. Come on now. Okay. Nice presentation, of course, but okay. So here we go. Here's the Addy. Here's the spare parts. Let's see what's in the bag. Oh, look at that. It actually did come with the drip tip. So, oh, and a copper one. Yep. A copper drip tip. Nice. Not like I'm going to really be using it, but okay. So, let's put that on the side. Now, let's take a look at this. So we have here extra screws, which is nice. O-rings, a bonus. That's definitely a major bonus right there. So let me just put that there. We're not going to need this right now. We're also not going to need the copper drip tip. Put that on the side. So what we're going to be looking at is this particular Addy. As you can see, I'm still number 125. And from the looks of it, well, it's kind of interesting that I'm actually seeing a flat screw that's actually not flat, but it's a little bit oval. Look at that. And this is the actual little drip hole right there that I was mentioning. So when you put in the actual drip tip, if you use the one that they supply, you can put this on, and as you can see, it covers it. Okay, so you get more suction, and you can be pulling out of one AFC. Okay, so now let's remove the lid and let's check under the hood. And this is stainless steel. There we go. So this is an interesting design right here. Okay, let's look at the upper cap first. Okay, as you can see, he actually engraved, put in a little nice engraving there. See if we can, there it is, see that? Okay, and there's a little drip hole that you can actually drip right through, or I would be actually dripping from the center. I mean, I'm just used to it, but I'm gonna have to see what's the difference and what are the pros and cons by actually just dripping onto there. But from what I'm seeing, this is pretty much like divided half. If you look at that, see that? So you reduce the chamber immensely. So you see how this goes in and this one's like going up? Yep. He reduced the chamber immensely, so this will definitely, what this means to me is that we're going to get a lot of flavor out of this Addy. Because when we look at the deck, there's the deck. Okay, so what it looks like to me is that this right here separates the actual coils. Like you'll be dripping onto the well over here where my finger is right now, and it'll go down to the grooves here, okay, from left and right to the actual coils. Yep, so you can set up about dual coils on here with no problems. And there's your center post. Okay, so it looks very, very different, and obviously from the height, compared to his previous Stellaire dripper, which is this right here, you can actually tell a big height difference. Look at that. Okay, when I actually put in the cap, side by side, it's a huge height difference, about half, totally about half. Look at that. It's one hell of a reduction. So let's put a coil on here and let's get ready, baby. Forget about it. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Looking at the Addy up and close and personal, I'm going to try to do dual coils on here. I'm going to do vertical is what I'm actually going to do, because what happens is, from what I'm seeing on this particular design of an Addy, is that you see by the 510 post, this little pillar right over here, okay? This actually falls in flush and flat with the top cap. So if I were to put in the top cap, and if you look at it up close, see if I can focus that for you. I'm on, focus, 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 focus. There we go. Okay, you see that pillar? You see that? It touches flush. The pillar touches flush with this cap. Okay? So that means the coils, they cannot exceed the height. If they exceed the height, you're going to get a short, the way it's designed. Because it's so tiny, it's so small, as you can see. Okay, so you only have this one airway, and it cannot exceed from that post, as you can see. Okay, now if I remove this, so this is pretty much the height from here all the way down. It's a very, very small, it's extremely small as far as the length of the wraps and the coils. So you have to set up micro coils. There's no way about it. You're gonna have to do micro coils, and my best suggestion would be vertical coils. Definitely, because if you get a rod, just to show you, here it is. See that? So you have about that much room to do vertical coils, and then lace up the cotton all the way to the back. Okay, all the way over here, and that's where the actual hole would actually be dripping to. Okay, or if you actually drip directly to the mouthpiece, then it's actually going to be directly in the center of the Phillips screw. So let's get started. I already cleaned out the Addy, so what I'm actually going to be using is, I'm using 24 gauge Cartel So I'm gonna be setting this up. Let me get the coils going, wrapped up, and then I'll show you how to mount it in a sec. Okay, so I did 5 wraps right on the rod, and this is 24 gauge Cartel. Okay, so what I'm actually going to start doing is mounting it on, and the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to mount the negative on first. I'm going to position the coil right in front of the 510 post, as you can see there. Okay, just turn it around. So what I'm actually going to be attempting is the negative wire, I'm just going to go wrap it around the Phillips, okay, just like that, okay? Let me just, being that I'm actually doing an opposite view. So, and all we need to do is make sure that it's wrapped around securely so that wow. Well, looks like there's a dud here because the screw just keeps on screwing. Yep. Well, let's try. That's weird. Yeah, look. It just keeps turning. Look at that. And it's not stripped as far as on the top. Okay, as you can see, it's not stripped from there. What's stripped is from the base itself. It doesn't, it just keeps going. Look at that. Wow. Well, you know, well, there goes my review, guys. I wanted to do a review on this, but apparently Cartel sent me a dud. So hopefully I'll write a ticket to them, and they'll get back to me and see if they'll actually replace it. You know, it's unbelievable. You know, it's totally a dud. Let me see the other one from the other side of the base if it actually keeps turning. And yep, that one also keeps turning. Look at that. It just keeps turning. It doesn't lock. Incredible. Totally incredible. Why doesn't it lock? What about the center post? Oh, you're gonna love this. Look at the center post. You see that? You see that? It keeps turning. The whole pole keeps turning. Let me see something. Unless this has to get locked into it, I'm not sure. But let's see. Focus that a little bit more. Let's see what happens. As you can see, it keeps turning. And let's see about... Yep, that also turns. Okay, so I would have to probably tighten this, I guess. Maybe I have to tighten the 510 a little bit so that this doesn't keep turning. But this right here, the two negatives, they just keep turning. And the Phillips screw, as you can see, let me see if I can focus that. There you go. See, it's not stripped. What's stripped is the base. See that? Just keeps turning. So I can't really mount the wire on here the way it is. I mean, this isn't you know, you want securely, you want this to be securely mounted, but not to keep going like this. Turns. That's not good. So hopefully there's going to be a part 2 of this video. Cartel has to answer me back, get back to me, and see if they send me a replacement as far as in the base. You know, unbelievable. Totally unbelievable. Forget about it. So with that, I'll let you guys go. Live hard and vape hard.